not a lot in the minutes.
He shifted towards Mike.
He's going to come.
Yeah, we took him on.
Have you heard about that?
He's got he prefers that.
Hold my hand.
We got paid.
On the first agenda, there's nothing really much. The Mirrorville Reserve Playground opening, Charlotte Gray raised a good deal of that money for that playground, and we were very grateful that she did that for us. But other than that, in the agenda, there's not much.
Oh, we do have
we're going to have a commercial here. Not on to that yet. Yeah.
Who's going to do a commercial? Did you say, Rep?
Huh?
Who's going to do a commercial? Or you just the next item?
Yeah,
the next item. Yeah, the rating issue. Yep. Yes. Yep, sure. So that, I'll put item 13, moved, Rep, to Jamie.
Yeah.
That goes to please say aye. Those opposed, carried. I think it was just a minute anyway. Item 14 that you want to speak to.
Deputations by appointment. We had Mr David Wilson, who came to us about the anomaly of his rates compared to the rates in the next part of the loop. And as you can see from the information, it's not really very fair. If you compare it to the male site block next door, Gail Smith from QV said she'd made a mistake and that happens. Well, that isn't actually quite right for the residents concerned, because they're paying so much more in the way of rates.
Yeah, so we have a proposed recommendation which will be moved, seconded Amy, that we ask staff for a report of possible rates on admission. Is that the best way of handling it? It is. So you've spoken to Steve and all those. Okay, right. These are obviously rural properties that have been rezoned.
Well, they haven't though.
Yes, I know.
So.
Yeah, and so they haven't effectively been rezoned, but they have. They are showing that way, or rating purposes because of the loop.
They're still rural.
Yes, no, I completely get that.
Rated as industrial.
Yeah. Without the capacity to become industrial. Yep, Yanni.
Staff, if you can't answer any questions.
Steve probably is.
I'm just worried about what this does for other properties that are in a similar situation and what precedent this will set for us.
I think this is
Particularly
probably
around the rates of admission.
only example of this in Christchurch.
Well, except there'll be other propities that are valued with coastal hazards.
Well, no, this is...
It's not particularly a valuation issue. Yeah. It's valuing a property based on a proposed rezoning, which hasn't happened.
Okay, Steve, do you want to comment?
Right. Yeah, I think there's two separate issues. One is the valuation itself, and the second is responding to things that have happened subsequent to that. So, and I can address both of those in a proper.
So all I want to understand is, like, basically, why is this the best way of addressing it, rather than to actually change the valuation amount, which seems the more logical.
That's a fair question, Steve.
Well, I guess that's what I meant. I think I put some notes in the agenda. The issue of whether the valuation is right. If it's the valuation is wrong, then the right course of action is to change that. And if we're saying, well, no, the valuation at the time was appropriate, but there have been subsequent things that have happened to that property that make their current rating unfair, then the appropriate way to do that would be to look at something else. And that's when we would need to consider whether there's an identifiable group of properties that we can satisfactorily give some relief to without creating an unhelpful precedent to other properties that have been affected by district plan changes or by anything else. I think there's a slightly separate issue about the mail centre site. I'm not closely familiar with that one, but that might be an instance where one property was valued correctly and the other one wasn't. And if the mistake is that second one has not been valued correctly, it not been valued high enough, then the right response will be to actually correct that upwards and put their rate upwards, which doesn't.
But that's not the case in this example.
I have no issue with
no. Can I
just
suggest a way around it? Because obviously everybody agrees that the person is paying rates for industrial type usage when he can only use his property for a rural usage, and there are a couple of properties adjacent to the mail site that are affected by this, as I understand it, because of the district plan stuff.
I think it's, sorry, it's not quite true to say they're being rated as industrial. They're rated based on the value. The value at the time was considered to be very much higher than a standard rural. If we use just very, very rough numbers, if a standard rural property might be, say, $30 per square metre for land, a commercial property might be, say, $200 per square metre, these properties are valued somewhere in between. So there's a degree of speculative market value, maybe $100 per square metre, something along those sorts of lines, because of the strong signal that their zoning would change relatively soon. Now, what happened obviously after that is that for some of them, that decision was reversed and it was signalled that change wouldn't happen, so that speculative value disappeared.
Right, so I'm just wondering if the resolution draft might better read, request staff to provide a report on possible rates remission or more appropriate valuations. Because obviously if these cannot be used for industrial, they shouldn't be zoned, shouldn't be valued in a manner that suggests that they can.
Or even a quasi.
What we've got to do is value all the properties as at 1 November 2013. So what really matters is what the value was then. If there's subsequent change, and this happens quite often, if we rezone rural land as commercial in between, we can't change it.
So my suggestion of more appropriate valuations is completely wrong, and we should take that back out. So the only way around it is a rates remission in this case.
Well, the report, I guess, will be, is the valuation right? Now, there is normally a process for that in terms of review and land valuation tribunal, which I think has been gone through. But, you know, we can include it in the report as well.
We can, okay.
And also, so is the valuation right? And if it is, but there are subsequent things that have changed that make us think that maybe it's useful to consider it.
Okay.
QV admitted they said they did the valuation.
Mike, I didn't ask you to speak, but just in terms of this, so it's fair on possible rates remission or more appropriate valuation?
I think it's possible and useful to cover both, yes.
Okay, right. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, no, fine. I just think we all have to be very clear that QB have actually made an error here, and they took it to mediation and ended up with, oh, let's agree on the middle, but actually it was wrong. Yeah. They admitted it was wrong, and they should have just gone back to the original.
Okay, so is everybody okay with these resolutions? Right? So move Ref, seconded Jamie. I think everybody's very sympathetic to the cases and wants to find a way around it.
I'm just mindful of the stress this is obviously causing the people involved. So is it possible to get a time frame on when something can come back? Just because I think it's really important.
Shouldn't take long.
What's reasonable, Steve?
Oh, God.
Yesterday.
Okay, a month.
Yeah, I think you do.
1 month.
We know you're not involved in any other issues at the moment.
I'd need to have a chat, I guess, with Di and Peter about what the other priorities are, but I can try and have something drafted by within a couple of weeks, and that would be
and just
standard process.
in the interim, have they been charged any rates penalties, or have we made any offers to a rates holiday, something just in the interim?
In the interim, no, we can't. I mean, rates at the end of the day is a tax. We've got to charge the tax and collect it, and if people choose not to pay, we've got to put the penalties on, because that's what we've resolved. I don't recall in this instance whether there's any penalties and late payments.
I've been advised to tell the residents that they must pay these rates at the moment, but to avoid those penalties, or otherwise it gets even more complicated.
Steve, just so that you don't overpromise, I'm going to suggest a period of 2 months. Yeah, within 2 months. Yeah. You can do it sooner, obviously, great. Yeah.
That's useful, thank you.
Okay, within 2 months. So if we just add to the provide a report within 2 months. Okay, move for a second to Jamie. I'll put that. Those in favour, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? You fine with that, Val? Yeah, that's okay. Right.
Bye, if I can, sorry. I don't know if this is going off topic, but we obviously do these evaluations every 3 years. The next one's happening this year, and I'm trying to arrange a councillor briefing before the end of this month. So that
no, we would welcome that. Yeah, awesome. So that was item 14. Thank you, that was passed. And then Fendalton Waimari, item 15. Just minutes.
No part A's.
No part A's.
Pretty
nothing you want to say on it?
Not really, no.
Okay. Move Jamie, second draft. That, those in favour, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Thanks very much indeed, Val. Thank you for a meet, Sarah. Welcome. Thank you for waiting.